Hey family, welcome back to my channel, Awaken Butterfly Readings. Much love to you all. As you see, I'm doing another missing person reading. This time it's a missing person right here. Her name is Sydney Sutherland. She's 25 years old and she's been missing since the 19th, I believe, of this month. Okay, she was jogging and from 2 to 5 p.m. okay, on that day. Um, allegedly she went missing anywhere between that time, okay? Listen.
Tonight, a community is in searching for someone who's been missing now in Jackson County. A woman was last seen yesterday afternoon. Jackson County Sheriff says a UPS driver was last one to see Sydney Sutherland around 3 o'clock yesterday, jogging near her home near Highway 18 between Grubbs and Newport. Our Hunter Hoagland joining us now live from the scene. What we learned so far, and there has been some late-breaking developments, Hunter.
Yeah, Bob, I just talked to the Jackson County Sheriff over the phone, who tells me they recovered Sutherland's phone about a quarter-mile from her home earlier today. Now, I talked to friends of the family who say this whole thing has them searching for answers. As the sun sets, the clock is ticking.
We'll never stop searching.
No one has seen or heard from Sydney Sutherland in more than a day after she went running down this road, leaving behind pain at the crossroads.
We're just really upset about it all.
From eyes in the sky to eyes on the ground, Felicia Drake is searching for the girl she watched grow up.
It was just devastating. And I just thought about her mother and how she felt and how it would be awful, not to be able to find your daughter.
Everybody loves her. I mean, you can tell by all the people that's out looking for her.
Sutherland, 5'3", brown eyes, blonde hair, was wearing this when she vanished in the middle of the afternoon.
You're definitely going to be looking over your shoulder everywhere you go and not going anywhere alone anymore.
Volunteers working around the clock, saying they'll never quit looking until Sydney Sutherland finds the road that leads back home.
We just want to find her.
The Jackson County authorities are asking anyone who traveled on Highway 67 Wednesday afternoon between 2 and 5 p.m. to give them a call if they saw anything, quote, remotely suspicious. You can find their number on our website. Live in Jackson County tonight, I'm Hunter Hoagland. Back to you.
All right, family. I just want to share that piece of information with you. Many of you know I don't show my face. I do it every now and then. But I'm going to go ahead and do it real quick so you can get a feel for who your sister is, okay? So hello and hello and hello. So this is your sister Corinne, okay? Now, a lot of times, many of you know, I will give you my intuitive, okay? Give out the spirit as far as letting you know I'm sensing, okay? As far as within. And then I will use my tarot cards as a backup tool, okay? These are my backup tools right here, my psychic deck, okay? My tarot psychic deck. I don't know if I'm going to use it. I say I don't want to make this video that long. I really want to get to the point, okay? I don't like dragging these videos too long. But I had meditated on this, sister. And these are my findings. These are my findings now. And before I get started, please know whatever you want to hear, it is for entertainment purpose only. I have to say that. As well as it is allegedly. Okay, but many of you know I'm led by the spirit. So with that being said, let's get with this. These are my findings as of 8/21/2020. These are my findings. I wrote this down at 3:38 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. I sense in the present, today, Friday, 8/21/2020, Sydney is still with us. She's still alive. Okay. I sense this. She is still with us in the land of the living. I also, these are my notes. I'm going to look down. Well, I let you continuously look at me, all right? I also sense that she knows the suspect, okay? She knows of him. Let me just say that. I sense that the suspect is not an ex-boyfriend. This is somebody that she knows, and I also sense that he is on her phone contact. I sense that the suspect does not work at her job. He doesn't work at her job. I sense that the suspect does not have her hidden at his home location. Okay, I don't sense she's at his home location. I sense that allegedly, let me start saying allegedly, I sense allegedly that whoever the suspect is, and it is a man, I do sense this, that allegedly her family member might know who it is. Okay, they may have seen him around before. Okay, like I said, they need to check her phone contacts. I sense that the suspect knew Sydney's schedule. Okay, as far as her going out and jogging, and he planned it. Okay, I sense that he took her for the reason to sexually assault her. Okay, he was very infatuated with her. I don't sense that the suspect is bipolar. I sense that he knew what he was doing and he was sound mind. As I stated, I sense that the suspect planned it, the abduction, and also the suspect can be dangerous. Okay, meaning that it's a good chance that if the authorities don't get to her on time, he could take her out. All right. I sense that the suspect does not have Sydney in Arkansas. He has her at another location. Okay. I sense that her Apple Watch is still on her and the suspect has not taken it off yet. And that's a good thing. I don't know if you can track a person like that, but that's a good thing if her Apple Watch is still on her. Okay. I sense they need to check the dumpsters that are in Arkansas. Check all the dumpsters in that location, okay, where she was taken. I sense that Sydney was not sexually involved with this person. Just because a person is on your contact, it doesn't mean you're involved with them. I sense that he may have wanted more, and for the most part, she probably turned him down. She might just like him as a friend, you know. But basically, I sense that she turned him down. That's all I'm trying to say. I sense that the suspect is in his 30s. In his 30s. I sense, and this is the kicker here. A lot of times when I do reading, especially when I'm using my homemade cards, a lot of times other information pops out, and I look back on it. I, unfortunately, a lot of this what I'm seeing has popped out in my last readings. But anyway, I sense that he has her hidden somewhere where there's trees, surrounded by trees, but underground. Okay, he has her hidden in some type of man-made underground facility. Okay, surrounded by trees. Um, I sense that the suspect may have had some type of security background or some job doing something with security, and he has her in one of those locations, maybe at one of his job site that he's worked in before. But I don't sense that it was in Arkansas. I just don't sense she's in Arkansas. I sense she's somewhere else. That's all I'm saying. But there is a location that he knows about, and that's where he has her. But I sense that it's in one of his maybe one of his job locations, okay, or one of his job locations that he has visited before or that he has worked before. Let me just say that. So that's one of the reasons I was kind of hesitant to do this video because anytime you're dealing with somebody that has you not in the location you were taken, They have you somewhere else, from another city. And not only that, they can have you in the woods somewhere, hidden underground. You know, it doesn't seem like it's going to end well. But with God, all things are possible. Okay, with God, all things are possible. There is hope. You know, um, I hate this happened to this sister. Um, I don't sense that he's bipolar. I sense that he knew what he was doing. The main thing is the way I see it, as far as there being hope, family, is for the authorities to be able to, because they have her phone now, for them to be able to get inside their phone, look at her contacts, okay? Look at all her mail contacts and, seek them out, okay? And not only seek them out, find out about their background, okay? What kind of work do they do? If they do that, I truly feel like they would be more closer than where they are now, shall I say, okay? Because the main thing, get to our phone contacts. Also, check the dumpsters, because there's clues in dumpsters as well, okay? So anyway, as of what is now, 4:15, I'm talking right now, she's still with us in the land of the living. There's no telling what been done to her, okay, allegedly. But I just want to do this reading, this intuitive reading. Now, real quick, I'm going to go ahead and use my card so we can receive clarity and confirmation, okay? And then I'm going to end this video, and I'm going to stay in constant prayer for her family. I send them my love. I send them my love. Like I said, with God, all things are possible. I send her family much love and light and a positive vibe. The Most High God will give them strength to be strong for Sydney. And let's see what the Spirit has to say concerning this case. Okay, family? I'm going to turn this around. So those are my findings. Okay? Those are my findings. I seek divine answer on behalf of Sydney Sutherland. Where are you, Sydney? What happened to you, Sydney? I see those things in the dark, bring them out to the marvelous light. On behalf of Sydney Sutherland. What happened to you, Sydney? Where are you? Tell your story, Sydney. What happened to you? What happened to you, Sydney? Seeking clarity, seeking confirmation. What happened to you, Sydney? Being led by the Spirit, what can we look forward to concerning Sydney? Being led by the Spirit. All right. Hold on, family. All right, fam, I was told we're complete. On behalf of Sydney Sutherland, the spirit has a lot to say, okay? All right, family, these cards are not in divine order. Sometimes I will get a timeline, but with this particular message spread, no timeline, okay? So it's like a puzzle. We're going to put the puzzle together. So let's get with it. Remember, whatever you see, it is allegedly. I have to say that. Okay, I have to say that. It is allegedly. Oh boy. All right. Let's get with it, family. Let's get with it real quick. This card right here is upside down. This is the deception and envy card. Deception and envy. Okay? But this card is upside down. It is upside down. All right, fam. I want to pause real quick. So this card has additional meaning. Okay. We know we know from this perspective, this speaking about deception, okay? And how, pretty much how well do you know a person, are people, around you for the right reason, okay? So this becomes pretty much deception as well as possibly envy. But it has additional meaning, and I want to share that with many of you real quick, okay? So the additional meaning to this card right here. This card also represents a time of sudden and unexpected changes. You hear that, family? This card also represents a time of unexpected changes or when plans that you are undertaking may not turn out exactly the way you envision. Okay, have a plan B as a fallback strategy to prevent future problems. Use this card as a reminder to be prepared. It is better to be safe than sorry. And let me say this also since that the suspect allegedly knew her. Well, I already said it one time, but I'm gonna say it again. He knew her jogging schedule. Okay, I'm sure she would do this like around the clock at a certain time all the time. And according to this, she should have, just changed up her schedule instead of keeping it the same all the time. Because you never know who's watching you. That's the key thing. You never know who is watching you. Okay. And so this suspect, whoever took her, was definitely, calculating, and he definitely planned it. Okay. He's been seeing her out there running. Let me just say that, jogging, and he knew her schedule. Let me just say that. Okay. And like I say, I do sense that she knew of this person. Let me just say that. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. This card comes at a time when individuals or conditions aren't what they appear to be. How well do you really know the people around you? Are they telling you everything you need to know? In business, make sure you gather all the necessary information so that you're aware of and understand all the facts, okay, before continuing as far as communicating with that person, okay? So this card doesn't speak of sudden change, all right? Now in her plans, because she was not expecting that. He caught her off guard. This card is upside down. When I turn it upward, it says material and spiritual prosperity. Okay. So it's upside down. It is upside down. All right. This card has additional meaning. All right, fam, I apologize. My little queen, my daughter had came in and interrupted mommy. I apologize when she does that. Mother's work is never done. Let me just say that. But anyway, um, this right here speaks from a perspective of material and spiritual prosperity. Okay, these cards can really get real personal. Okay, and a lot of times, the message has nothing to do with what really happened with her. Let me just say that. But what the spirit is saying is, Sydney, her background. Okay, as far as by her being a nurse, okay, she was definitely in a good place financially. Let me just say that, okay. as well as spiritually. Okay, let me just say that. By being upside down, it just speaks of balance. Balance your area. As far as the physical and the spiritual, and be more in the place of giving back. I'm not gonna really go there. Okay, as far as when it comes to her giving and all of that, I feel like that's not a relevant, shall I say? But this just speaks a lot from a personal perspective as far as you know. Her background, okay, as far as her being in a good place financially. I just leave that there, okay. I don't want to get too deep on things that have nothing to do with the case. Let me just say that. This card right here is a shadow card, all right. Um Basically, this is someone who has the light version of them and the shadow version of them. And this person is dealing, which is allegedly Sydney, okay, the fact that, what she's going through. Let me just say that, okay, and it's quite understandable. She's dealing with, as far as um, confronting her shadow selves, okay, confronting her shadow self, confronting her demons. Let me just say that instead of running from it, she, let me see something. This speaking from a place of present or something that she's been working on. Let me see something, family. Okay, thank you. Okay, so this is speaking from a place of before she was taken. Let me just say that. I don't want to confuse me of you. Before she was taken, all right, it's something that she was doing. I do sense her being a very spiritual person, slash religious. Let me just say that. But she was definitely working on herself, confronting her, demons, shall I say, her shadow self, and she wasn't running from it. Had it been upside down, this would be somebody who's running from. Um, Shall I say, owning their shit? Shall I say they're running from it and they're not confronting it? But just somebody who's taking it on, they're facing it and they're trying to own it so they can heal, okay? And this is something that Sydney was doing, okay, before the unthinkable happened to her. Let me just say that. So she was putting in the spiritual work, let me just say it, as far as trying to heal and confront the darkness on the inside, okay? Those shadow parts of her that needed healing, okay? This right here is a universal card. Sometimes I hate seeing this kind of card when someone's been abducted, because this card represents completion. Okay, it represents completion, and it also represents fulfillment. Let me just say that. Okay, so we still gonna hope for the best, family. Okay, we'll hope for the best. Okay, but if they don't find her, okay, because we don't want it to be no cold case. This might represent her time is up. Okay, but we're gonna stay hopeful. We're gonna stay hopeful. I'm seeing this card also. Okay, I'm seeing this card also. There's no telling what the sister's going through, family. Okay, when someone's been taken and the unthinkable is happening to them, we can't imagine, and we wouldn't want to imagine. But this card represents moving on. When I see this card right here, it's pretty much time is running out, shall I say, and due to whatever the person is going through, allegedly, okay, physically, okay, the emotional, you name it. She could get to the point of giving up and just decide to move on. Let me just say that it just depends on the emotional and physical stress and you name it as far as how he could be, as far as doing the unthinkable to her. Let me just say that. But when I see this card right here, had I not sensed that she was presently alive, I would have said she has moved on, okay? She's deceased. But the fact that I'm still sensing that she's still alive in the present, okay? If they don't get to her on time, if they do not get to her on time, okay, due to what he's doing to her, okay, she, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. That's all I'm going to say. But like I said, with God, all things are possible, all right? This right here represents intuition. This is somebody who's using their intuition, okay? The God given intuition. This is somebody who was not using it, okay? They, according, well, I'm going to say according to the spirit, but allegedly, for some reason on this particular day, had Sydney been using her intuition, because she didn't think nothing like this was going to happen. This caught her off guard. But had she been using her God-given intuition, I believe she would have picked up on something. Something just wasn't right. Okay, I'm sure that there were signs, that was leading up to this. We don't know how those phone calls were as far as her talking to him. Was she talking to somebody, letting them know that somebody maybe could be harassing her allegedly? Whatever the case may be. I'm just in the spirit. Because he definitely, I'm sensing the spirit allegedly, he's on her phone contacts. So I don't know what those conversations were like, but she should have been on guard. That's all I'm saying. According to this, she wasn't operating in her intuition. Okay? Had she been, I believe she would have did things more different. And who knows, maybe she went out there jogging by herself that day. Okay? Allegedly. This right here is upside down. This is fulfillment of wishes. Okay? This represents Sydney. This is someone whose wishes were not fulfilled. Okay? They were not fulfilled. This card is upside down. Upward, this is the base chakra. This card represents I have. Okay? It represents I have. This saying the opposite. I don't have. Okay? I don't have. You don't have what, Sydney? This card represents someone seeing the light. This represents somebody who's not seeing the light. Okay? Um, this card also represents renewal of life and contentment and growth. Okay, renewal of life and contentment and growth. And this is the opposite. Okay, and this doesn't look good. This doesn't look good. I'm trying to be optimistic, family, but it doesn't look good. This is upside down. Upward, it is movement, choices, decisions. Okay, this is someone who is making conscious choices and decisions. Okay, and you see how they have all these options, but this is someone who's not moving like that. They're not moving wisely to where they are making conscious choices and decisions. Okay. I'm sorry, family, got stopped again. But anyway, but like I said, this is someone who's making conscious, choices and decisions. Okay, they have options. They have options, and this is someone who's not moving, as though they have options. Okay. This is someone who wasn't moving as though they had, choices, making choices and decision in their favor. Let me just say that as far as moving correctly, because this is someone who has the options, moving like they have options. This is someone who's not moving like they have options, okay? I knows what it says, movement, choices, decisions. This is the lack of. Oh boy. Family, I tell you, the more I do this reading, the darker it gets. I ain't gonna lie to you. The more I do it, the darker it gets. This is upside down. Upward, it represents wisdom, family. It represents wisdom. This right here is the lack of wisdom. Okay? It's the lack of wisdom. This is Sydney. She has a good heart. She's saying, I love. Okay, so she was definitely vibrating in, a vibration of love, okay? This is someone that has a good heart, okay? This is Sydney saying, I love. We love you too, my sister. We're trying to bring you back home. I'm sure she did have a love for life and a love for people. Upward, the waiting game. Upward, the waiting game. Downward, time is running out. Time is running out. This is Sydney speaking up, family. There's no telling what she's going through. My heart really goes out to this sister. This is her speaking out. She's speaking out. Okay? To the suspect, she is speaking out. She's using her voice, speaking out. This right here is the sacrifice card. But it's upside down. It's upside down. My readings are not in order. Okay? They are not in order. So when it comes to this, all I know is I'm grateful I'm not seeing it this way. If I saw it this way, that means he has sacrificed her. Okay? But it's upside down. So even though I don't see the hope card up here, okay, she is not being sacrificed yet. She is not being sacrificed yet. But due to what's going on, all right, if the authorities don't get to her on time, if they do not get to her on time, like I said, depending on what he's doing to her, this is the move on card. And if they don't get to her on time and find her, it could end up being a cold case, but allegedly, okay? I'm going to hope for the best. I'm praying that we all come together on one accord and pray that the light, a source divine within all of us, God's source, will find her in that dark place that she is in, and that area he has her in, okay? That light will go into that dark place, okay? And light it up to where it might tug at that suspect heart and he let her go, or if anything, someone would notice that spot where he has her and she will be found, or the authorities would get the right information that they need. Okay, because somebody knows something. Let me just say that it's always somebody that knows something, and I'm just praying that she will be found on time. That's all I care about. Okay, um, so that's all I have, family. I thank you for watching. I'm praying for Sydney Snyder that she will be found safe and alive. That is my prayer. I'm praying for her family that they will have the strength to keep on fighting a good fight of faith and be strong and, um, just be hopeful. Just be hopeful, okay? And stay on the authorities, all right? Stay on the authorities. And much love to her family and friends who happen to be watching. I'm only doing this as being a servant as far as trying to help. That's all. Um, allegedly, um, no matter what you saw, it's all allegedly here. It's all allegedly, okay? But I am led by the Spirit, and I do sense today, in the present, she is still with us. I pray this city will be found safe and on time. Thank you for watching. Much love to you all, and bye for now.